Hello everyone and welcome again to the Interseason Clash Finale at MOOZ. Today with us Luke Carmona.
Hello.
And Valky Skylurker, that's muted but she will be around, the organizer of the series. We are one race away to finish this magnificent championship that took place in between the two seasons, that will crown a champion between Jesus Crisp and Shermu, as far as I know, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the point standings are exactly.
This is the part where Valky will send me a message and will explain to me. Shermu currently leading with 129 points, followed by JC with 119, so there's only a 10 points gap between both. Then in third place is Evelionis with 117, which means that Evelionix is also part of the fight for the championship. P4 is for Luke Carmona with 94 points, P5 for Emmy Blueberry with 93. After that, everyone else has missed enough races or scored low enough to not have mathematical chances to conquer the championship. So 5 people only have mathematical chances to achieve the championship. Shermu leading now with 129, JC with 119, Evely Onyx with 117, Luke Carmona with 94, and Emil Blueberry with 93. Everyone else is discarded.
Discarded as in like out of contention or?
Out of contention, yes.
I see.
Okay, no one else can actually achieve the championship, because from what I see, the winner takes 50 points. That means that Valky, who's P6 after Emmy with 64 points, if she won and achieved 50 points, would only do 126, which is 124, which is still it could be 114. So it will be still 15 points behind Shermu, assuming Shermu didn't score any point today. So it is in fact impossible for P6 or below to achieve not only P1 but also P3.
Oh.
So yes, only between the first 5 people, Shermu, JC, Evely, Luke Carmona and Emil Blueberry, are the actual contenders for the championship. Tron is here. Hello. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna do some laps to show everyone who's watching what this car is about.
It feels pretty smooth.
Yes.
It's not really, the random understeer and sliding that was happening at Bay Isle earlier. I don't really feel that here because there's no elevation change. I mean, we do run over curbs, but it doesn't really disturb the car.
Cherno says, strive to survive. Some of them will have to.
That's gonna get us copywritten, struck from Formula One World Management. The FOM, I don't know what the actual abbreviation stands for.
Of what thing?
Or maybe just FOM means Formula One Management. Because you know how they're
yes.
really tight about their about media and people talking about it. So FOM, Drive to Survive, they own that IP.
Every time I hear the name of the FOM is for something bad.
Well, I'll not ask for you to share, so...
Jano says, I mean you got to drive so the cows survive. Of course, because there are cows here. Emmy's cows. Because Emmy takes the reference of the name MOOZ as a moo.
Yes.
And in consequence he uses the MOOZ, the cows, as decoration for this track. And they have been here for more than 1 year by now, so I guess that Eves is perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, Les doesn't really do anything with the track. We just make sure we clean it up when we're done. Little small things like this don't matter to him. Oh, there we go. So now that I have some draft from someone, I'm starting to feel... Oh! And he slowed down a bit too soon. I'm starting to feel that oversteer kicking in. Oh boy.
What's your best time so far?
I'm about to find out once I cross the line here. Without draft, 26.714.
Okay, I'm good, I think.
Ah, why am I stopping?
Ooh, that's a TP from Susnulus.
Okay, yeah, it made it look like I was trying to push someone into the... doggone it. Made it look like I was trying to push someone into the grass, so I hope they didn't get the wrong impression.
I mean, everyone felt the lag the same way, so I'm pretty certain that they won't take it personally. I must say something. I'm a bit tired, so I can't guarantee that tomorrow I will be in time for the grid drive, so maybe we started a bit late.
I don't... Well, that's not going to work for me, because I have to host the Carmen 500. I do not want to be tired for that,
Okay.
so...
Okay, in the worst case you can do it if you want to start. If I'm not in time, you can start already and I will catch up when I wake up.
Okay, I might blast through it though, so...
I will try to wake up in time, just that I feel I'm super tired today. And since this event is so late for me, will force me to go to sleep late. Emily says, Luke absolutely needs to be banned for aggressive driving. So Emily was the victim and she agrees that you were very aggressive with her.
She was not the victim.
And Emily just making drama. Will we have JC in the call again? We have to ask him.
Oh my gosh, this random loss of grip. It's scripted loss of grip too, so it's a little... I don't know. It's hard to manage. really gotta maintain momentum on corner exit, because if you slow down too much for too long, it just bogs down trying to get back on the power.
Oh my god. Brave Ashbourne is around. The original, the unique.
Probably because Les White is actually here watching.
This is about to start actually in 1 minute. Heavily says, I remember one of those supermodel shows where the coach said, more drama, baby, more drama.
I hate drama.
Now Adrian needs to be banned. I saw it. I mean, you guys saw that I didn't do that on purpose. He just turned on me and suddenly my car just went below it.
It is now 2.
It is now 2 p.m. which means that the event is about to start.
Oh, we're meeting up inside the building. Valky's standing at the podium. I don't think she can actually say anything. I can't either. I don't have region controls here, so.
Valky, you need to cut the practice, otherwise no one will stop. Where are you? Valky.
Second floor. Or third floor, sorry.
My god. That it is. We are gonna teleport to her position. Yeah, blame it on the lag. We know those excuses. It was not lag. I didn't have any lag. We were just fighting, and he pushed me against the wall, and he kept pushing, and then he suddenly starts, I don't know, climbing my car. It was not my issue. We see a lot of legendary drivers from the early 2000s, like Les White.
You mean mid to late 2000s?
That's it. Brave Ashbourne, Candy Tomorrow, Luke Carmona, and most importantly, Stephanie Bosch. Another legendary driver from those times. Where is JC?
He's here. He
Okay.
just popped in.
JC, another legendary driver. Alright, hello everybody, welcome to Interseason Clash Big Final Race. 3 exclamation marks. First of all, thank you so much for coming. This will be a nice race, I count on it. For the format, I am sure that all of you already know it, 10-minute qualify, everybody on track, and the best time counts as the previous races. If we are enough people, we will have 2 races for more pleasure. These cars don't have draft, so be sure to give enough space. Is there any question before we start? There are no questions here. Wait, look at all these cars here built up. I'm gonna press it again.
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think there's
Is
enough.
Naomi not racing? Naomi, why are you not racing?
Someone shit on the coats.
These cars have draft.
Someone has shit on the coats.
Valky says that she doesn't feel a draft, but I do. And Amy does as well.
Well, the format is the format. I don't see us doing one car at a time, so we just
So
have
it's
to
gonna
deal with
be
it.
like in the good old times when we all were on track, even with draft.
Yes, GP1 Season 1, they had draft and everyone qualified at once, so. And we're off.
So we'll start from the pit lane, I guess.
I don't think it matters. We can probably just all start here on the main straight.
I don't know, Valky will tell. Where do we start,
Well,
Valky?
She didn't specify, so I'm going to assume the main straight.
Because I will step from the main straight as well.
I don't even know where I parked. Oh, right, I deleted the car. Okay.
JC racing for Vince McMahon Racing. Who's this car? Heavenly. Some people design a livery for this car. Such the case of that, okay.
Oh, we're going. 10 seconds. Just getting right into
No
it.
time to waste. Actually, starting first is not good.
I'm going anyway.
Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Ah, sliding. I doubt that I'm going to get pole for this, because anytime we do drafting with, or qualifying with drafting, I don't really like to get behind anyone. So I just tend to accept, like, I don't know, third or
I'm
fifth.
not behind anyone either for now.
I need to adjust my settings. It's too leggy.
Mines are fine. I'm P9 already, oh my god.
Oh, didn't know there's someone there. What the? There is a phantom car in front of me that's driving without a minimap dot or any avatar in it. It's Zermu, but I don't see him. It's like yeah, it's literally a ghost car.
So we'll have to regress the car later. P10. How am I so slow?
They're kind of like GTSE cars in the sense that you have to get into the gas really early to keep the momentum up.
Yes, that I noticed. P12! I'm losing more positions every lap, oh my god.
Zumru has gone up to second place. He's only 2/10 behind me.
I need to do a proper lap at this place. KP8, something.
Oh gosh! So much understeer. The back end stepped out so much. There's actual smoke that came out of the rear tires.
Okay, I think this one is good as well. No, P8. Not that good.
I think that being in the draft is worse. It's just the car gets so much more squirrely. Ah, Valky!
Bad one. P10 again. What do I have to do? Because the worst thing is that I'm not that far from P1. I'm only 0.3, you know?
You're in 10th place at 3/10 back?
I mean, almost 4/10, but yes.
Well, Zumru is now in third and he's 2/10 behind, so it's really packed up.
Definitely. My god. Okay, I'm losing focus now.
Yeah, I'm too close to zero. I need to back off.
So yeah, from P1 to P10 there's 0.4 at the moment.
Wow. And there are, I think, 11 or 12 people here, so... Zoomer's down to fourth. I have no idea who's in second.
Too wide here. JC second.
Ooh, that lap felt really good. Come on, what's it gonna be?
So
No,
I'm
that's-
now 0.36, still P10. My god.
Well, that lap that felt really good was still 1/10 slower than my best. 26.583 is the pole. 3.5 minutes to go. Umbreon Viper back into second. I'm losing focus.
Jeez, P2. Good.
Very nice.
By
Ooh.
0. You saw them. You saw 0.003. That's the gap with P1. Oh my god.
3 1,000ths.
So close. Yeah, the gaps here are crazy small. No sense. P3 now. Someone took a ball now.
Oh. Yep. I am 0.018 behind. Probably JC.
I'm 0.021. No, JC, it's the P5.
So Everly maybe. Ah, stop sliding.
This can be a good one. No. This one either.
Alright, I'm getting out of the draft again. It's screwing me up. The car keeps
I
sliding
made
too
my
much.
time without draft, and I'm only 0.021.
Yeah, no, draft does not help. It still can't be avoided every now and again with some corners because you'll pick up the cars from the other side of the fence. But doggone it. Ah,
Ah, I'm stepping on the slows all the time.
yep.
I think I don't manage to do another one.
6 more seconds to go. I only get 1 more lap,
No,
and I've
no.
already kind of.
P3 so far. No! P4 now. Zenitho just made P1.
Oh,
Zenitho just made P1. Oh my god. Okay, let's see.
so that means I'm third.
Just
That
P3 for
also
you.
means I'm starting on the inside.
P2 Morty, P4 me, P5 I guess it's Evely, P6 JC. We'll see now the results of the quali. Alright, P1 for Zenitho.
Oh, that's right. It's a split race, so we have 2 races. So yeah, go ahead.
P2 for Morticia Villota, P3 for Luke Carmona, P4 for me, P5 for Shermu, P6 Jesus Crisp, P7 Candy Tomorrow, P8 Valky Skylaker, P9 Evely Onyx, P10 Ragnarok, the Ragnar Van Widdelmint, P11 for Emily Blueberry, P12 for Yorkie Bardin, P13 for Tron Udal, P14 for Daisuke, beating P1 and P14 only 0.4, but that's not all. Between P1 and P5 0.063. Between P1 and P9 0.2. So the gaps here have been crazy small. Anyone could have taken the pole in the end, but in the end it was for Zenitho. Emily says, I don't understand this car's drifting.
It's
Nah.
it's random.
Random. You said, it's like random, they randomly drift or how it is?
At least that's how it feels. I know it's a scripted drift, but I don't know exactly what sets it off, but it feels random.
Talking about drifting, Nikuri could have a good performance here if he was here, but he is disappeared.
That's not the same kind at all. He's used to control drifting. This is uncontrolled.
Yorkie says, it's not random.
It is random. It's not like random, but it's random. It's random enough to be unpredictable.
Also, Chano says, you know how I always feel now. Yeah, like whoever finish, I don't know, imagine you finish this quali in P9 like Evely did. Imagine P9 by 0.2. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's where I was basically. Or imagine finishing P5 with a 0.063. Nah, man. Because we'll have, in fact, 2 races. I will park my car here in the meantime.
So, race B lineup. Valky will start in P1, Evely P2, Ragnar Van Wiffelmind P3, Emmy Blueberry P4, Yorkie in P5, Tron P6, and Daisuke, I think. I don't want to say David. You can say David, but Daisuke.
Daisuke
in
P7.
7.
Evely says it's pretty random at times, Rax.
And it ramps up when you're behind others. If you're by yourself, it hardly happens.
Cherno says, yeah, the quali over drivers go so good. The last GP1 season there, the top 10 drivers most of the time being within half a second. Crazy good. Yeah, when the gaps are this close, it means that the level is balanced. It's enough balance. It's a healthy environment.
Yes.
Because this gap from this quali, from P1 from P14 is the same gap I think we had between P1 and P2 in GP1 at Races City back then.
So hey, we get to do a full proper commentary.
Yeah, true. For the first time in I don't know how much time we'll be able to commentate the race as an spectator and not as a POV of the driver.
It's going to be 35 laps for race B, with 7 cars splitting the 14, so it'll be even, an even split. But then the top 3 are going to be the only ones moving on. And yeah, it literally could be anyone's race, considering how tight the margins have been.
Yeah,
But passing is a bit difficult.
Cherno says half a second is a blink of an eye. Yeah, definitely. It's very, 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 very small gap. 10 seconds to start. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that difficult to pass because it's a matter of waiting for someone to make the mistake to go too wide and then you take the inner. But here we goes. Valky starts leading, followed by Evely Onyx. P3 for Ragnar, P4 for Emmy. Now it's Evely trying to take the position over Valky, but yes, Evely is taking the position over Valky, but Valky will try to answer now, and she does. Valky keeps the leadership, but now in the hairpin, Evely takes the lead, closes the gap to Valky, and Evely takes the lead, confirms the lead. Emmy, in the meantime, passed Ragnar and takes P3. Ragnar is now P4, about to be passed by, who was this? Yorkie, there it is. Yorkie just passed everyone and is now in P4. Meanwhile, Evely now is comfortable in P1. She's not being harassed by Valky, but they are not far at all. Valky is very close as well as Emmy. Actually, Emmy most likely will try to take the position over Valky. They are very
Emmy
close
does
to
have
each
a bit more
other.
pace.
Yes. There she is. Emmy's trying to find the spot to
But guess
attempt
who's
the
also
pass.
catching up? So as Emmy tries to make a move and doesn't make it work, guess who's catching up? Yorkie is gaining slowly but steadily on them.
While Evely is escaping from the group, Yorkie and Emmy are closing the gap to Valky.
Yorkie did get the back end of Yorkie's car did step out entering turn 1 there. A bit of smoke from the tires, so she did lose a little bit of time, but she is gaining through this middle section. In fact, is right on Emmy, nearly taps the back end, so that she's going to be right there within the next lap or so.
Actually, Emmy is now losing some pace to Valky. Meanwhile, Yorkie is gaining on Emmy, and Emmy needs to be careful because if Yorkie passes her, she will be disqualified. Remember that only the top 3 of this race will qualify for race A. Oh, Yorkie on the slow zone now. That's gonna be very punishing for her. And in the meantime, Emmy actually closed the gap to Valky.
Yes, however, the thing with the slow zones in these cars, they're not quite as penalizing as other vehicles we're used to, at least with Donovan's. When you hit the slow zone in these, the car doesn't get sucked into the grass. That's actually a new thing I didn't notice, which is a good fix, I'd say. When you hit the grass in these vehicles, it doesn't get sucked in. It just simply slows down, which is great. And also, being that it doesn't slow down a ton. So if you do hit the grass, it's not game over.
Meanwhile, Evely is comfortably leading the race and every time further than from Valky. Actually, Emmy now tries to the pass on Valky, but Valky has still the good pace. But now, Emmy's gonna try. Ooh, little collision between
contact.
them. Yes.
That'll help Yorkie.
Now we'll see if Emmy will try the pass through the inner, and she does. Emmy is now in P2. Will Valky respond in the next turn? Yes or no? No, she won't. Emmy takes P2 in the race, and now Valky's problem is called Yorkie Barding, because Yorkie is really close to Valky and will definitely try to take that 3rd spot for the race A.
Yeah, Valky's getting a bit unsettled in the corner entry, primarily into 1, where she enters just a bit wide and the car doesn't want to respond to her inputs, just where it wants to slide a bit wide. So she's losing quite a lot of time in these bends, and Yorkie is right now just right there. Although Yorkie's now a bit wide, that does create a bit of a gap.
I can see the line that Yorkie on the slow zone now, but I can see the line Yorkie is trying to do.
Yeah.
To attempt the pass, but now it didn't work very well because she has lost actually a bit of a gap. And
yeah, Yorkie does have the better line overall, I'd say, but at least compared to Valky, because Emmy is actually catching up to Evely.
Yes, in fact, yes, because Evely was way farther than that, and now Emmy is pretty close to her. I don't know if it's Evely that made a mistake or if it's Emmy that is actually being faster, but now the gap is very close, so Emmy has the opportunity to win the race. Now, yes, definitely close. Emmy has the opportunity to pass Evely and win the race if she doesn't make mistakes.
But when she catches up to Evely, does that mean that will she get by quickly and cleanly, or are those two going to duke it out for a bit, which will slow them up and give Valky a shot? Which, if it's then a 3-car battle, will Yorkie come to the picture again? We're on lap 11 to 35. There's still a lot of racing to go. It's not even halfway over.
What's certain is that taking up a fight against Evely is very tough. She doesn't give. She does the very minimum space she can. And Emmy will suffer that as soon as she reaches her.
Heard a comment from Jesus there. I didn't hear it though.
Just Evely's sucking all kinds of ass, not hitting her marks, and Emmy is capitalizing on it. I would love to see a 4-car battle, including Yorkie, which is very still possible.
Yeah. Evely is starting to pull away again, though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they are all pulling away from each other because also Emmy has a good gap over Valky and Valky over Yorkie, so there is not a very direct fight at this moment, although this could change at any moment. Because also, it's Ragnar is actually not that far from Yorkie. So maybe...
He was a lot.
Yeah.
He was a lot closer about half a lap ago, but he really screwed up that last sector. Ran way too wide in the second to last corner. But he does have a lot. I mean, Ragnar's really fast. Everyone knows Ragnar's really fast. So if he can just keep hitting his marks, he should be at least in contention for third.
Yorkie is definitely having a very nice line, but every here and there she's making a mistake that steps on the slow zone, and she loses basically all the advantage she creates with the line. So Yorkie really needs to start focusing a bit more, to be a bit more precise, and just with that pace she should be able to catch up a Valky, because she is actually very close, including the mistakes in between. So Yorkie really has the opportunity to qualify for race A if she is a bit more precise.
It's difficult to say who's really doing better and who's not, because everyone's making their own mistakes, and like everyone starts to, like at different times too. It's not at the same time. Someone starts to make mistakes and then they get really good, as at the same time someone else is making mistakes and then suddenly they start lapping really good. So it's like none of these gaps really seem to be changing at all. It seems like they do, where we get like this glimmer of hope that they're gaining up, and then suddenly everyone starts pulling back. It's like it's a rubber banding effect between all spaces.
Right, but it starts panning out like towards the end of the race, where you can see Evely, a much more seasoned veteran, starts to slowly pull away, gradually. So even though Emmy has the same experience, but it seems like Evely's,
I say arguably second and third are far more experienced, but I mean, Evely's been here for what, at least. She's been here for one GP1 season, and then a full GTSE season. Basically, two full-time seasons. That's a fair amount of time, I'd say.
2.5, yes.
And she's already a champion.
Yes.
Emmy's starting to close the gap again.
Yeah, I think maybe Evely's getting a little bit too comfortable, but there's an element about these cars that they're kind of random. They have like random slides, so they're very unpredictable.
That's the case when you get into the in draft range. I don't know what the draft is, like the range is with these things. I just have noticed, especially in qualifying, if you're all by yourself, it's pretty stable. Once you get behind someone, it gets unsettled.
Man, and Emmy had a huge run there on the straightaway.
Emmy is now closing the gap to Evely again.
So this is where it's going to be interesting to see. So Emmy is now in draft range again. She's in striking distance. But because of what we're discussing, could this draft unsettle the car, and will she drop back again? If that's the case, Evely's has the best advantage of anyone here right now.
I think Emmy's best chance is to keep getting a good run off of that final hairpin and gain time on Evely on the front stretch. And looks like Emmy cuts the corner way better than Evely did.
But she did exit it a bit tighter too, so they exited with about the same speed. No real gains there, except for into turn one. So Emmy's better under braking, just to sound like they really say in the commentary, real life. Emmy does tend to take the corners a bit tighter. She'll get into the corners a lot tighter. It's the exits where she can... I don't know, it's difficult to say because it's not the same every lap. It's just a matter of who's going to be the most consistent here.
What happened with Evely there? I didn't see, but I saw that she just messed it up hardly, and that gave the chance to Emmy to pass her, but Evely quickly blocked the way to avoid the pass, and Evely is still leading besides that little accident, but that gave the chance to Valky to close the gap a lot, and now she is also in the fight for P2 and potentially P1.
Why'd she go so wide for?
Evely is losing control.
Oh man, it is tight now. So Evely was going really wide down the front straight there. I'm not sure why. And then kind of borked up the entry into turn 1 again. So it is now bumper to bumper.
They're very close now from each other. Emmy will attempt the pass on Evely very soon.
She can't make that here. It's all going to be under braking. But, oh, she gets loose. See, randomly just loses the back end, and now there's the gap for, gives a little bit of leeway for Evely. Valky still was right there, but not close enough, so nothing's really changed. Over the whole
Emmy on the slow zone, Emmy on the
no.
slow zone, that gives the opportunity to Emmy to take the position. No, because Evely got more speed at the exit of the hairpin and still keeps P1. But Emmy's really
into the
pushing
grass.
Emmy to the grass, and that almost gives the chance to Valky to pass her, but
Everly's really determined to keep this lead.
Yeah, so the time before, right here where they are, 1 lap ago when Evely went off the track, her re-entry kind of popped right back into Emmy's side and ping-ponged Emmy too far to the inside of the entry to the hairpin, so that kind of killed Emmy's speed. Hence why Evely was able to maintain that. And then, of course, the same issue for Evely that happened earlier happened again in turn 1, where just a bit wide, and then the car suddenly gripped up and shot to the inside. It wasn't quite as dramatic as before, but it's roughly the same thing that happened. Probably wasn't expecting to see Emmy so soon up the inside there, or whatever happened. Just unpredictability with the grip. And Emmy into the slow zone. Turn 1, that's not...
Emmy's really pushing, is really trying to pass Evely. She's doing the best she can.
And it seems like Evely, in an act of consolidation, tried to give Emmy some room into that turn, but Emmy hit the slow zone, so...
Maybe. It's tough to say. I think Emmy was a bit too far back for Evely to really know that she would have been heading down that way. But massive gap now for Evely, because Emmy got so unsettled from that slow zone.
And Valky's pouncing.
Yes, Valky's also there now. Actually, Valky takes the position. Valky is now P2, but I'm not very sure if Valky actually has Emmy's pace. So maybe
Emmy hit the slow. Emmy hit the slow zone again on exit, so that gives more advantage to Valky. There are only 5 laps to go, so Evely is going to have to screw up at this point for Valky to catch up. That actually is starting to happen. She's running a bit wide through the corners here. And look who's catching up to Emmy. It's Yorkie.
Yorkie is very close, yeah. Yorkie is very close to the group, waiting for the opportunity of the mistake to take the podium and access race A.
I don't think Valky's gonna need Evely to screw up too much because she's just naturally fast.
Yes, however, earlier in the race, Valky was a bit off pace, which this is why Emmy was able to catch up, pass, and then pull the gap down on Evely.
Actually, to me, Emmy's pace was almost pretty much the best so far. She just wasn't able to pass Evely, but Emmy's pace was definitely the best of the 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on right now. Could just be a little bit unsettled from the earlier events, and she's just settling into her current position.
Yes, I think she just said that it is what it is.
There are only 2 more laps to go, and Evely sets the fastest lap of the race right there with a 26.925. No, sorry, 26.569. That probably would have been pole, or at least second.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Actually, I think that's what I ran, so she probably would have been 3rd or 4th with that time. Pretty fast. White flag, pretty even gaps. Unless someone messes up severely, this is where we will be finishing.
This is the last lap now.
Evely really wide into turn 1.
Evely
Emmy
is
would have been
leading.
Emmy would have been in a better position if she didn't get pushed into the grass one too many times.
Yeah, just victim of circumstance most of the time there. Out of the final corner.
Evely wins race B and qualifies for race A with Valky in P2 and M in P3. Yorkie finishes P4, it couldn't be this time, but she really performed really well and kept the pace of the leaders. P5 for Tonudal, that in the end passed Ragnar at some point, and P7 for Daisuke, that seems that he lost track of the rest of the group. So Evely, Valky and Emmy will qualify for race A. Still honorable mention to Yorkie, because she was always there waiting for her chance. It just happened that didn't arrive in time. So now we will have race A. Evely says in the chat, wow, this random drift is driving me crazy. We'll have a little break of 5 minutes.
Take the opportunity to warm up.
Yeah, a little bit. Valkis has started a practice session. So let's go. I don't know what to expect in terms of time. I mean, I start in P4 in the end, right?
Fourth place for you. I think you're starting. Yeah, I'm starting third. And so it's Senizo in first and Morticia in second. I have no idea if Morticia S-braked at all during her qualifying laps. I haven't been using it.
I don't think. I'd be surprised if she did.
This track's a bit too wide for S-braking to really work, I guess. I mean, you could probably use it through the S's.
S-braking works everywhere as long as you know how to, adjust for it. But I don't know. I think Donovan's goal was to suck out that ability of the car. So it's. I think that was my biggest gripe, and Eli's biggest gripe. To begin with this car, like, it drives great, it handles great, but the ability to just S-brake through everything was just kind of a buzzkill.
So I just did a full lap of nothing but S-braking. I didn't lift once, and I did a 28 or 26.8.
Yeah, so it's possible that he removed the advantage of that.
Yorkie says,
Wow.
I had a better line into turn 1, but worse later in the lap.
Yep, that is, I can definitely attest, at least for the first. I don't know about the rest of the lap, but the first sector, yes, Yorkie was really, really good there. It would be interesting one of these days to have some kind of legitimate sector system, so we can see exactly. Emmy tried it one time, like I think season 2 of GP1. She made a very rough system where you just measured point to point, because Emmy wanted to try and figure out back in the day how good she was at certain sections of the track. So she'd set up a start point and an end point, and it would just time from that section only. Would be good to see a full sector, like a 3-sector lapping system.
You know what to do. Next project for 2026.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
Let's get Les White on the case. Maybe he'll come up with something.
Yeah, that timing HUD is already heavy enough with the scripts. Like the fact that he said that he didn't, that like when he initially handed that over, he said don't have too many people wearing that at the same time. It'll bog things down. I can't imagine how much heavier the script would get if it had sectors.
Yeah. So shout out to Linden Labs and their shitty constraints on memory.
I think that that's improving with the new language they're introducing, but I am not the least bit familiar with that scripting language and don't see myself learning it well enough to make any good use of it anytime soon.
I think Leslie White is listening in on this conversation. He's like, we'll see.
Oh, he actually said that. I did share the link. I don't know if he actually opened it, but I don't want to pester the guy about it though. Like it's already awesome enough that he made these gates and the timing system in the first place. So I don't really feel like I can ask for more. It feels like like I'm trying to. I don't want to feel like I'm using them.
That's his job, to be pestered about things like this.
He already has his own projects though. He works on all the time.
Yeah, don't think about that. Don't care about that.
Has it been 5 minutes yet? Feels like I've been driving for 6.
Not enough.
Now the gate is changed, so I think she's starting the next race right now.
And Clifford Mac Titties has entered the region.
He's joining too late. Zenitho says, I only had luck. I don't think that I will finish in a good position. He's starting, remember, from P1. He's being a bit pessimistic, but I think he will actually end in a good position. Avery says, these cars have S-brake. Great, not. So, ironically saying it's great. Avery doesn't like S-brake. And Yorkie says, I can still do basic time gates and do math after.
Yeah, she's talking about the sector system kind of thing.
Let's place the car properly.
Well, I guess there's a close championship fight between Zermu and myself, but
Between
I'm pretty sure.
you, and Everly as well.
I'm sure he will prevail.
I just need you 3 to DNF so I can win this thing.
Oh.
Then I'll win the championship. That's my only way I can win this thing is if you 3 don't finish.
I'm the only one with a high chance to DNF, so your chances have increased by like what,
1/3.
30%? Yeah.
33%. You are leading, no, Shermu is leading with 129, second JC with 119, and third place is for Everly with 117. Those are the 3 best positioned drivers for the championship. Then it is Luke with 90 something and Emi with 90 something as well. And here we
basically,
come.
I think Emi and I, we're only separated by 1 point, so that's our battle. Oh dear. 3 wide. Oh no! They snagged. I don't know who that was. It was Morticia and someone.
Zermo.
Oh, that was his car, yeah, so that sucks.
Oh my gosh, who is that going through the grass? Is this Drea? What are you doing?
I was pushed to. I didn't do it on purpose. It was that other
Wow.
I got to be killed.
Holy crap, the curbs!
I saw that as well.
Zermo's back.
It threw me into the slow zone.
Actually, Zenitho is leading the race. No pressure, Zenitho.
Well, he did have pressure until I hit the curbs.
It's pretty chaotic.
Oh, the sliding! That lost me so much time. Good grief. He's laughing at. He's mocking us now.
Who?
Zenitho is
Zenitho was
Look,
he's laughing across the finish line.
Wow.
I think he's
Well,
here.
when did-
He's stream sniping or something.
When did he get so cocky?
It's weird. As soon as you lose grip, it's like your pace just dies for a bit, and then you slowly gather it back up. Because he is pulling away now. I was gaining on him earlier. Now I can't catch up.
Ui.
Ooh. Morticia getting handled by Zermu.
Again.
Zermu taking no prisoners.
Oh, taking no prisoner.
Oh, I thought it was in the top 5. What the hell? I'm back here, raising all these peasants.
Oh, come on. Stop sliding. Gosh damn it. Right when I get near him in drafting range, I start sliding. There he goes, pulling away. So, oh, gosh damn it.
Look, is losing his patience against Zenitho. The rookie
I don't care
is
that-
defeating the beast. The legend.
I don't care that he's... No, I don't care that he's winning. I care that I keep losing grip anytime I get close to him.
Oh, wow. Somebody just took Zermu to the fucking grass and
Karma.
the wall. Hey, you know. Jeez. I'm rolling in 5th. I love to hear Luke getting humbled though. Like getting
Oh,
beaten
full-
and shit.
No, full credit to Zenny, though. He's always been quick. It is now a 1 second gap. Oh, he kind of messed up his turn 1 there. Yeah, you lose a lot of time if you get unsettled in any way.
I think the acceleration and top speed and handling is just so like random on this car now. I don't feel like it's very consistent.
Look, is reaching Zenitho.
Well, we touched. There was contact.
Good, good. Have more contact. That's good. That gives you some speed, actually.
Yes.
I'm also doing contact against the slow zones.
It's a bad time to be doing that because we're duking it out up here. We're slowing each other up, so don't miss out on the opportunity.
Try my best.
Oh, he's defending the inside. Probably just making an adjustment, it looked like it, but... Okay, okay, yes, when you... Oh gosh, there's no acceleration when you're mid-slide. There he goes, he's pulling away massively now, because I can't stop sliding! There's no acceleration when you're sliding.
I was also sliding there quite hard.
Wow, we went from a 10th back to a 2nd back just with that.
Zenizo casually trolling Luke on voice. Heavily trying to pull away from me like it's Tuesday night or something.
Come on, grip. No! Okay. running in fourth back there, Asdria? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't see it.
It's Evely.
No, I don't. Yes, it's Emily.
Ah, wall.
Which means that she's catching up.
Alright, I'm right behind him again, but I'm just waiting for him to pull away here suddenly.
It's true that when the car doesn't slide, feels way
Oh my
good.
gosh!
Way better.
Wow! Wow, there's no grip! There's no grip! Holy crap, that main straight. Just trying to stay right behind him. It's like the car's in this slide mode where small taps, it just wants to keep going straight. So I just kept going out and out and out toward the outside wall. It's
I've
weird.
had that happen to me once in that last qualifying session. It was kind of, yeah, it was very weird.
Yeah, it's not the standard sliding that we feel when we're. Oh yeah, it's totally about what. Wow, I'm drifting. I'm literally drifting, and there he goes. Frick! Good lord! I think it's supposed to simulate losing air from the car ahead. Like there's less downforce.
So
Like
basically,
Carol Lewis.
doing what's wrong in Formula One, it's simulated here.
You know, the closer I get to Evely, I'm starting to feel that slide more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's weird.
Come on.
Ugh, aye.
Look, there's complaining about the. I'm looking at the YouTube comments. There's complaining about the car, and then there's. It's the consistency that I'm annoyed with. You can still set fast laps.
Yeah, we're barely halfway.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Yeah, halfway done.
Yeah, actually, sometimes the car just decides to slide a lot.
And there he goes. Goodness.
Maybe Cenizo is just better, okay?
Look,
Is Cenizo the new Luke Carmona?
I'm not complaining that he's faster.
I believe teasing me with some fuck ups.
Still have the way to go, by the way. This race is gonna be long.
Yep. Ow! Okay, I'm really losing focus here. At the same time that he's losing grip too, which is not good.
Now I'm wheel hopping. What the fuck?
I have people in the comments doubting that I'm complaining about my lack of speed. I swear I'm not. It's really cool to see when people are faster than me. I really love being challenged. So this is cool. I'm just complaining about the
Okay,
car because
okay.
it's random sliding.
I know how to control the drift already. I know what's the key.
Uh-oh, we're doomed.
I don't know if it's enough to catch up, but I know what I need to do.
Baki's trying to secure her man's pot money by passing me.
Alright. Oh, going for it! Finally a no! Seniza, what are you doing? Good.
What happened?
You can't.
I made a move up the inside, and I don't know if it was intentional or not. I can't tell, but it seemed like he had all the room in the world. Just put me right into the wall and the grass, so he keeps the lead. We hadn't even made it to turn 1 yet. Attempt number 2. Don't try that again. Thank you.
Let him cook.
Now it's Luke leading.
See, now that I'm all by myself, no one in front of me, the car feels a lot steadier. It still slides a little bit here and there, but it's not nearly as often and severe.
Ten laps to go.
Nah,
9
wall.
laps to go.
Oh, sliding a lot into one, that's... yikes. You sound giddy.
I like the car sliding out of the hairpin, but not in competition mode, you know?
I mean, he did build it first and foremost mostly as just a driver's car, just for driving. Not so entirely too much for racing.
Yeah, car feels just not consistent. It's like I see Valky, she's clearly faster than Evelyn and myself, but I think she's hitting that weird draft kind of... Oh, and Valky just went off-road, killed a couple of cows.
No.
Amy won't be happy with that.
Oh, Valky's a mess right now. Oh wait, that's their move. It's not Valky. What the fuck?
Your championship rival.
Yes.
Oh. thought it was Valky this whole time. Well, looks like I'm not gonna be collecting his paycheck.
Uy.
Two more to go.
2 more left. What can we do? I'm gonna smash into Zerma just for shits and giggles here. Oh shit, that wasn't the last lap? What?
No.
That looks awkward now. That looks really bad.
And that's it. That's a wrap.
P2. I managed to pass Cenitho 2 laps before the end. Ooh. And Shermu, I think Shermu wins the championship with this result. Correct me if I'm wrong, Balki, but I think that the gap that just Luke made is not enough to compensate the gap that Shermu had. And Shermu finished close enough to both JC and Evely to consolidate the championship. We'll have the information very soon. Result of the race: P1 for Luke Carbona, P2 for myself, P3 for Cenitho, P4 for Evely Onyx, P5 for Shermu, P6 for Emi Blueberry, P7 for JC, P8 for Valky Skylaker, P9 for Morticia Villota, P10 for Candy Tomorrow, with the fast lap going for Luke Carmona 26.516.
Woo. Draft assisted.
Special mention to Cenitho, that he managed to keep first position for a lot of laps. I think that more than half of them could be.
More than half. Yeah,
More
he
than
led
half
more
of
than
the race. He made Luke lose control of his emotions. So that already tells a lot about his performance.
I'm not that sensitive to being in second.
You were
Keep
very
that-
distraught.
I was
You were
very distraught, but
yelling.
not at him.
Well, the conditions, regardless, are the same. You were in second, and you're.
I was
beside
for a
yourself.
moment when I got. I mean, I was for a moment when I got walled and grassed, but that was unrelated. Five-minute break calls Valky so that she can do up points or something, I guess.
I'd like to formally apologize to Zerma for doing that to him.
He's punching the air.
Naomi says, Luke will sing him on LCR and make them unstoppable. As far as I know, Cenitho already has an offer from another team for GTSC.
My lineup is already set.
Will be the same than the end of the season?
For the most part, yes. I don't think there shouldn't be any drastic changes. It'll still be the same people. I just don't know exactly who's racing in what car yet.
I really says I'm only happy that this race ended, making me dizzy. It was fine. It was fine. Next time, Cherno says, next time you could name your stream Shocking Hazard. Yeah. Honestly, I should be able actually to.
Okay, so
Yes.
I've got some clarification directly from Donovan. I hope he's okay with me sharing this. And I was right with my one of my assumptions later on. So he says the SR3 and some of my other cars simulate a loss of aero grip in addition to a loss of drag. So yeah, there might be some sliding if you're behind someone.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I think with that known, it makes it easier to deal with. It's just when we first threw it out and we weren't really aware of exactly what exactly was going on. It was a little frustrating because it felt really random. But with it being more predictable, as hey, we're getting close behind someone, so we know that this thing is going to happen with this car. It just comes to be expected. So it's yeah, I don't have anything else to say about that. But
Honestly, I don't think he should change it. I think that's a very
yeah, no.
nice effect.
It's nice to know. Before we didn't know, now we do.
Well,
I
it's
had an
not.
assumption, but I wasn't totally sure on it.
Well, it's nice to know, but it's also nice to know that it's a very realistic kind of effect. Because race cars in real life will be affected by a car in front of them.
Right. I think it might be a little strong in some cases. Like, for example, going down the main straight here at MOOZ, trying to follow someone behind someone, and I'm just kind of sliding further and further out toward the wall as though I'm on water or something. Maybe a little bit much, but overall, I mean, the effect itself is fine. Maybe it just needs to be dialed back a little bit. I don't know.
Yorkie says
Yeah, I mean,
maybe the balance between the two effects could be tweaked.
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting loose on straightaways.
Emmy's opting to use her own podium rather than the traditional MOOZ podium that's been around since the beginning, I guess.
Heavily says his will take the championship again, don't worry.
Yes.
Here's that we don't know who's gonna be the drivers because as far as I know, Naomi cannot race on Sundays. So
I have an idea of who it's going to be. I'm not going to say who, and I can say that if that's the case, it's going to be really freaking tough to beat Hiss.
Cherno says you've been so close to Luke and the other guy, Zenitho, but then always touch the slow zones. Yeah, I have to assume my responsibility on this defeat. If I was able to keep the pace properly and not touching slow zones all the time, I would have caught up and gave a fight to both Luke and Zenitho for the lead, and not just for P2 and P3. But it is what it is. I didn't really practice these cars. Maybe with practice, actual practice, this wouldn't have happened. But considering that I didn't touch these cars more than today previously for random races, I'm pretty satisfied with the result. Naomi, you end up in the top speed audio queue and it becomes stronger. You get a little loose in the hike and on your own.
Valky is meanwhile ready for podiums.
First podium of the day. It's the second podium of the day.
It looks like it's only going to be for the main race. Senizo, P3. After leading much of the race up until about 3/4 of the way. Or 2/3 of the race.
Zenitho achieving his first podium, I think. He didn't even know that he had to go to the podium.
Yeah, that's true.
Ah!
Oh, Valky didn't hide the underside. And I can't edit her stuff. Oh, I can edit her stuff.
Absolute deserving podium today. We were clearly ahead of the rest, who were all obliterated by our supremacy.
Oh,
The battle with Sunny Zo was fun. A lot of speed out of the guy. So, it'll be really cool to see how he evolves as the months go by and when he takes part in more official races. Because there's still improvement to be had. Not so much with the driving aspect. He's really fast on that already. Just
Traffic
Racing.
management.
yeah, the racing aspect. And I'm not pointing directly to what happened on track earlier because that could have been just a complete mistake. But you know, everyone's kind of new. Everyone new who shows up to racing, they're going to be a little bit behind with the racing, with like the actual racing of racing. So he's already got the speed. Let's just see how soon it'll be before he gets a knack of running up against everyone else in packs, and it'll be cool. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing is
We'll
that when someone joins new to the competition and is good, they can practice a lot on their own, but the thing is that they cannot practice traffic management in free practice unless they gather like 5 people at least and do some races together. So it's quite common on that sense that for new people to come to actually perform really well in terms of speed and stuff, but they cannot handle the traffic because they just don't have the practice on it. So for people, usually the practice of traffic management is the races themselves. So it happens a lot that they need some time until they actually handle that properly.
Yeah, Donovan has clarified more that the track surface can also determine how much the car slides. Like big flat platforms such as this will exacerbate the sliding.
yeah. We're gonna blame Les now.
Big flat platforms in general, not less.
You're gonna
pretty
blame
sure this
Les now,
JCP3.
Donovan.
Go to the podium.
JC's getting combative. I think the grip settings are, what are the grip settings here?
JC.
255 for.
Go to the podium. Is he listening to me?
Jesus, wake up! You're third place on the
Yes,
podium
you
for
have to
points.
go to the podium.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah,
what?
Move.
She's
For what?
For the championship. You're P3 in the championship.
Oh,
Move.
is this a championship thing?
Yes.
yeah.
Go.
Who the hell does this? There's no such thing as a championship podium.
Where's there is here? You have to go
Where
to
am
the
I?
podium.
Okay, I'll play along.
Everybody says we signed Eli Bennett for his. That's gonna be a tough season in that case to race against his. Third place for
Hi.
JC that will earn 500 lindens. Enough to
Hi,
buy
it's
a
me.
new hoodie.
Oh shit, I got money anyway?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Donovan says, Jesus, that he's not blaming Les, he's blaming SL's physics. Oh, that's right, money. So you get, I forgot that this was a payout series.
Yes. And P2 ends up being Evely Onyx. She was P4 in the... No, she was P3. She was P3 in the championship. And she ends up P2 ahead of JC.
How much does she get?
1,000, I think.
750.
Or is it- Oh, so it only goes up to 1,000.
Yeah, 1000 is for the winner.
Okay.
She gets 700 only, not 750.
Oh.
700 lindens for Evely, that will be enough to buy a new Animesh pet.
Animesh what?
Pet,
Oh, pet.
yes.
No, I told her we can't have dogs in the house.
Such a nice style this Turkey girl has.
And the first ever Interseason champion is Umbreon Viper or Zermu. I can't say the damn name.
Shermo that achieves the championship and 1000 lindens, enough to buy a car from Donovan's store. Mostly cars.
I thought they were mostly free.
The racing ones, yes, but he also sells road cars for money.
Yes, like pickup trucks and things.
1000 lindens for Shermo, who's the champion of the Interseason clash. He managed to beat people like JC, like Evely, like Luke Carmona, like Amy Blowberry, like Martin Skylakel, like Morticia Villota, like myself, and many others. Very well deserved. P1 for him.
This is why I want to sign this guy to the Crude Samaritans.
If you manage to make him race.
Cherno in the chat's going, saying it's like Cherno. You say Chermu, but it's which yes, I do know that. However, the problem is it's the Zermu. Trying to go from a Z to
thing is,
an R.
It's not
tricky.
It's not Chermu and it's not Shermu. It's Shermu. It's like
What? You said
like
the same
like
thing.
an SH, sure, like SH, sure.
No, it's like CA.
It's not Shermu because
TH.
of
Really?
Azrael's
Therm-
accent says Shermu, but it's Zermu.
No, it's
Yeah,
Shermu.
No.
Yes.
Over
Yes,
here, the
because,
X is
I mean, in the moment he's a Spanish-speaking guy. The name is pronounced in Spanish, and that's Shermu.
No, it's Sermu.
No, it's not Sermu. Sermu is with an S, and that's an X. X is Shermu. If it was with an S, then it would be Sermu, but it's not Sermu because it's with an X, and X is Shermu.
How do you spell?
Spain versus Mexico. Fight!
It's like thermal.
Okay, how do you...
Oh, wait. Zermu's here. Say it again.
Thermal.
Zermu.
Thermal.
No, he said.
What was it? What was that?
Shermu.
Like
If
a
you don't have this is problem, I'll do it in my life.
How do you say? How do you spell Xiomara?
What?
Que aquí
How do
ya
you
me
spell?
perdí.
How do you spell Xiomara? You never heard of that name?
Xiomara. No es como
Xiomara.
Xiomara. Xiomara.
You don't say Xiomara. You say Xiomara.
Yo no sé, yo soy Sermo.
But Shermu is a Spanish-speaking name. Consequences is pronounced with a Spanish X, with is Shermu.
but Spaniards
Como
pronounce things
Sermo,
with a,
Sermo,
with a, like,
Sermo, como-
What are you gonna say about the Spaniards?
Spaniards pronounce things with like a slur, like the th sound, a lot of th, like thermu almost.
But Thermo is Shermu. Clearly
Yeah,
different than Thermo.
Spaniards
Thermo is
sound
with
like
a
they
Z.
have the.
Over here, when at least when I'm like with Xavier, for example, people say Xavier because they're saying X. We say Xavier with a Z, Xavier.
Mhm.
So I say Zermu.
But Xavier is with S, not with X.
No, we don't say Savior. We say Xavier, Xavier with a Z.
But it's
Over
not,
there
it's not.
in Spain, you'd say S with an S. We say Z.
But
It always
What are we
sounds like.
talking?
the thing is that the C in Spain is not C, it's C.
Yeah, because
There's the th thing. That's only in Spain.
because they always talk like they have a lisp.
Yes.
Yes, that's the Spaniard thing.
Shermo.
How do you say pencil, Ezra?
With a Spanish pronunciation.
Just say pencil in Spanish.
Lápiz.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
Lápiz. It's not lápiz, it's lápiz.
No, it's not lapis. It's lapis.
Sorry, we're not laughing at you. I promise. It's just the conversation in general is.
You see what I mean?
So it's a completely different way of pronunciation. But it's like I've already known this for a long time. Yeah, in Spain they use a lot of th instead of s. So
The thing is, there's the letter Z that you call that in Spain is zeta. So the words that use the letter Z or the C in certain circumstances, then they are like zeta. But the only letter that sounds like an S is the letter S. Nothing else.
It's funny because the letter Z, you're still saying it in a very Spanish tone because letter Z is zeta, not theta.
It's zeta and C. C and zeta. Those are the two letters. That's how they're pronounced.
to be fair to Asdria, they did come over here first. So in terms of Spanish coming to North America and South America.
Oh yes, of course. Our language is original.
Yeah, you're the original, but still, it's just the way we speak over here. So we're gonna stick to our way. Thank you very much.
Yorkie says,
Wow.
"Yeah, in Old English is pronounced the, because the first letter was thorn, and replaced with y in writing." I probably pronounce it super wrong, but you will understand, guys. You share the language.
These last 10-15 minutes are basically just a podcast,
Mm-hmm.
which would be an interesting idea if we ever got to it. Just have like instead of
Okay, and do you know
screen
how
like-
to
like just
pronounce? Do you know how to
just
pronounce
have-
the letter ñ?
Enya. Yeah, I know, with the little squiggle on top.
Yes.
Only reason I know that is because of Team Enya from season 1.
I mean, also the name España includes the ñ in between.
Yeah, but we don't say España, we say Spain.
You don't say España, you say España.
Not in English. Spain. That's what we say.
Yeah. And how do you
Yeah.
say lasagna?
Lasagna.
Sounds like a nya. Sounds a bit like nya.
Yeah. That's a good example, actually. You still say the nya at the end.
But that's NE at the end. Lasagna. NE. If we want to say.
You don't say lasagna.
I know
That's
exactly.
how-
We say but it's lasagna NE at the end, so it's just naturally, it just looks like you'd say lasagna at the end. Not saying that's why we say it at the end. But that's just how we don't see we
You
don't
fell
have
for it.
squiggles in our-
You fell for the Italian dialect. That's what happened.
How's that falling for Italian? We're talking about Spanish. Why are we talking about Italian now?
Because lasagna is Italian.
Well, duh. But what's it got to do with it? I know that all of our languages kind of break down from romantic languages and all that stuff, but still.
Sap Brannigan might say it like that. Donovan says,
Never heard of it.
sponsored by Duolingo. Yeah, this live stream is sponsored by Duolingo, definitely. In Germany, Xavier is pronounced as a K, so caviar.
What?
That's what Cherno says.
Caviar?
Caviar.
Okay then.
Wait, what?
Well, I
What
think
happened?
Yeah, that's enough show for today. Thank you everyone for joining the live stream. Remember, at midnight we'll have the grid drive as usual. I will try to wake up in time, although I am a bit tired. And if you feel that it's too much for you because you want to prepare for the Carbon F500, it's okay, I can do it myself. And what's most importantly, tomorrow at 11 AM, Carbon F500 9th edition, the big event of the off-season. Feel free to join. You just need the car, and yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Yep,
watch Luke not try to crash a plane, and
I'm not
Andrea try to
flying.
defend her championship.
I'm not flying it this time. Cherno will be. So if it crashes, it's not on me.
Oh God, you left the plane in the hands of a European?
Well,
Donovan says, I live in Virginia. There's a town name that starts with the word buena. The locals pronounce it Biono.
Oh my God, is that Cherno? Did Cherno join the chat?
Yes.
Oh my God, I haven't heard you. How long?
Well, since you were driving for us at the
Exactly.
Calamity Raceway. And it's pronounced Xaver in Germany. It's a K and then
Where's the
not
K in
Javier.
Xavia?
Xaver.
Ah, Xavia. Okay.
well,
You're way sassier then though. What's up? You're not. You need pasta to be screaming in here for you to be sassy.
I don't know what Buster is doing.
Yeah, he's disappeared. I don't even see him online.
me either. No idea what happened to him.
He's completely gone.
Yeah, basically the whole team is dissolved, kinda. It's okay.
Oh yeah. So
And there's still Candy and you.
Well, that's the remains of it, yeah.
Well,
But,
we kind of tried to bring it back.
And 2026 is just 4-5 months away.
I was almost a part of it. I was trying to pitch that I drove, that I could drive alongside Cherno, I think, at least. But that didn't work.
Alright, now I'm gonna close the stream. We can keep chatting if you want. I just want to close it because this is completely out of context already. So yeah, we are gonna close the stream now. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember, tomorrow or tonight at midnight, the grid drive. Tomorrow at 11, the Carbon 500. Anything to add, look to the event, or that's it?
There will be there's a very, very likely chance that Kira Restrepo is going to be streaming the Carmen 500 in full broadcast style with dual commentary alongside Jesus Crisp, with her fancy cameras and everything like that. So, I mean, as you said,
that's Jesus, not Jesus.
It's Jesus.
The pronunciation game begins again.
Alright, that's it, guys. See you, and thanks again for joining.
Les's comment in the chat.
What?
Look at Les's comment. Stop the stream.